This is the mystery tackle box for June 2020. This is the Bass Elite box. We'll go ahead and unbox it.
Just got my mystery tackle box in the mail about a week ago. This is the box for June. Mystery tackle box Elite. Go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. So, first thing I see on top is a Lunker Hunt topwater bait. It looks like a snake. This one's a minnow. Link. That's what it's called. The next one is the Wave snake baits. Got a green chatterbait, chartreuse chatterbait here. It's a nice looking little thing. Next thing is the Weston Magic Minnows. These look cool. These might catch a big bass today. Then we got a Shad Livingston rattle trap. This one has a smart chip in it. Never seen that before. I guess get something new. Then we have a Nikon crankbait, Shad chartreuse. Spinnerbait. Perfect. Today is overcast. Spinnerbait. You might get hammered. They might just hammer this today. And then a magic minnow. That's cool. Then the sticker for this month's box is a bass on a motorcycle from Catch Code. And then tips and tricks and the prices. If you want to know the prices on these weeks. Well, I'll get these tied on and I'll see y'all in the water. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here and start off with the Lunker Hunt Link. Joining. See ya. Really reminds me of a snake when you run it through the water. Oh, missed him. I'll go ahead and switch up to the spinnerbait since it's a little bit windy and we're running across this grass line over here. Looks real good in the water. Blades on it are nice. Oh, got one. One spinnerbait. Here we go. First fish came on the spinnerbait. One bait down, 7 more to go. So I just caught the fish on the spinnerbait. Now I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the square bill, the chartreuse shad one. Just chunk it out there and see what happens. Looks real nice going through the water. Hopefully the fish will bite it. On the crankbait. Pretty good one. Absolutely crushed it on the float up. Bass number 2 of the day on the crankbait. Another bait down. So after the crankbait, I'm going to go ahead and throw the Wave snake. See if we can knock out a fish on this real quick. Throwing it on a Texas rig. Up against the lily pads and the grass. See what happens. See if we can get a bite. I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple casts right here from the weeds so I don't get blown around as much. Maybe you set the hook on a fish without getting blown too far away. Oh, it just got hammered. There he is. On the Wave snake. Oh, never mind, he popped off. Took my snake. One's on it. On the snake. Another bait down. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Lunker Hunt link again. Throw in a little bit calmer water up here. See if we can work it back and get into a fish with it. Just had one jump out of the water for the link. Here it is. Jump clean out of the water for it. Didn't get it on camera. My GoPro turned off. There he is. That was funny. Reeled it right by a tree, and then there he was, right on it. There we go. Finally, one on the link. Casted that around for about an hour. Finally got one. See. Now, after catching a fish on the link, the Lunker Hunt link, I'm moving on to the mimic minnow that are on a Shimano Ultegra. Probably just gonna work the grass line, maybe a little bit deeper of water with it. See how it goes. It's a tube bait. Looks pretty good in the water. Hopefully a bass will bite it. So I went ahead and tied up the rest of the baits in my box, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch from that mimic minnow to that chartreuse chatterbait. See how it does. So I've been chucking around most of these the rest of these baits for a while. Hadn't had a bite. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the Weston Magic Minnow. Throw it. Got him on the Weston. Dude, he absolutely torched it. He absolutely hammered the swim bait. Twice came back for it. Hook fell right out. So after a drought of bites, finally got one on the Weston. There he goes. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the chatterbait now. Right along these grass lines up in this channel. Hopefully I can pull a fish off of it. Got one on the chatterbait with the Weston trailer finally. Oh, he dropped it. Got a big girl on the chatterbait. GoPro's about to die. Got her. Daggum. My GoPro just died. And I hooked up a big girl right here. A 5-pound plus fish. Caught her on the chatterbait. Got a nice 4-pounder. So I just caught 4-pounder on the chatterbait. Good solid fish. Ready to go. There she goes. Good deal. Now I'm going back to the rattle trap. Gonna throw it around for a while. on the rattle trap. In the boat. Ain't big, but it's fish. Fish is a fish. Now on to the last bait. The mimic minnow. If I can catch one on this, leave the challenge. See if we can do it. On the mimic minnow, got one. Here he is. Boom, right there. There's the challenge complete. Got it on. Got it on him. Right there. Whew, man, that was a tough one. Way tougher than last month's. Or 2 months ago. Way tougher than April's. Well, that was fun. Fun, real fun. This bait was definitely a pain along with the rattle trap, but I'm gonna have to say my favorite was that chatterbait because I caught the 4-pounder on it. So, really loving this mystery tackle box.